in their bid to respond to the call for views by members of the public and other key stakeholders on education reforms by the Presidential Working Party, presented a number of proposals targeted at addressing the CBC implementation structure as well as university education financing. Beatrice Watare with the details.
Thank you so much. Karibuni.
The public forums that are in line with Article 10 and 232 of the Constitution brought together parents, education institutions, politicians, churches, students, among other key stakeholders concerned with education reforms.
It is important that the President found it worthy to start this working group so that at the end of the day, everybody in this country will have a chance.
As part of their memorandum to the Presidential Working Party, the National Association of Private Universities in Kenya, NAPOC, represented by the Secretary General and Pro-Chancellor Mount Kenya University, Dr. Gaitho, brought to attention the multifaceted nature of funding of universities in Kenya.
Those funding bodies or initiatives, or is it the lack of fund? Or is it the way we manage the little fund that is available? Since the creation and implementation of COOPs, it has taken itself as a body to place all students that are qualified to join the university, which is a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, their placement is not connected with the available fund that the University Funding Board has.
Further recommending that the government sponsorship for university education be formulated on the basis of deserving cases, affirmative action, and in support of government's development agenda.
Therefore, we are proposing that for funding to be reasonable, that COOPs must liaise with the University Funding Board, which will determine the amount of budget they have and the university and the differentiated unit cost. Otherwise, when we have to place everybody and fund everybody, we shall not be able to sustain that particular fund. Funds should be directed to the deserving cases, and funds by the government should be focused on government development agenda. Let us fund university programs, students who are going to the university, and whose end result will be to help the government achieve its development agenda.
Curtains came down Friday on public engagements for the Presidential Working Party on education reforms, which will now retreat to write their reports on their recommendations for the education sector. Reporting for TV 47, my name is Beatrice Watare.
Moving on.